Yeah, I think so. My dad was the musician who would play at the family parties. So he was the music in the house. We had a piano, like a lot of people in that era. And so I would listen to all his music, and it would just go in me. So I would, oh, I love that chord. I love the way that chord goes into that chord. What is it? And just through my life, I would discover, oh, that's that change, And he had a friend called Freddie Rimmer who would come around, who he worked with at the Cotton Exchange. They were both cotton salesmen. Freddie had come round to visit, and I really thought Freddie was amazing. And so did my dad. Freddie himself said, no, I'm nothing special. But he seemed to have a richer vein of chords. So yeah, it was all going on. And then my mum was a nurse and later a midwife, and she was very aspirational, like a lot of mums. She wanted her kids to do well, hopefully to become doctors, her being a nurse. But they were aspiring because the people they were working with, my mum working with doctors, she would see it's a different level. These are very educated people. My dad had the similar thing with the people who owned his company, it's the cotton brokers, where they took the cotton in from everywhere around the world and sold it onto the mills behind Liverpool. And he had the people there who were, obviously as their owners, they're posher than people that we'd normally meet. So he was exposed to that. So he learned things like, I think crosswords, I think came from that, gardening, all sorts of good influences that then they'd bring into our house. So, I was getting an education via their bosses, kind of thing. And then I went to a really good school, Liverpool Institute High School for Boys, which was 1,000 boys. Quite an experience, walking in the first day, my little short trousers and my satchel, and as an 11-year-old, and just being in this huge institution. It had been a public school. As an 11-year-old, I was in the third form. So I could never work out, why aren't I in the first form? Well, because there'd been 9-year-olds used to go to this school.